All right, so we're back, right? So I figured since I'm changing weights, might as well just go ahead and talk, right? Since we already clipped it. But what I'm talking about plateaus, right, is that now say what you want, right? I don't claim to be a professional. Again, I'm just talking from personal experience, from what I've been able to deal with and figure out, right? So when it comes to plateaus, right, this is my fourth time restarting my fitness journey, and my first and second time, the third time I just stopped because I had to. Started working all the time, but my first and second time I mainly stopped because I hit that plateau. And people talk about how, like, when you first get into the gym, you start making newbie gains, right? You make all these newbie gains where your body, your dough, your massive dough, isn't used to performing anything at all. It wasn't doing anything. So you get all these newbie gains where your body starts taking form and you start gaining all this muscle quick, right? And so then what happens after like a few months go by and you start plateauing, right? Which is what they talk about, where your body just starts making all these gains and it kind of just starts staying like stagnant. And so the best way I can put it is that it's weird the way it works. It's like our muscular tissue is almost like a balloon. It's like this dough. And so every single time we go through these periods where we work out, right? So what I'm saying is that, like, my muscle mass, if I come and deadlift like straight for the next 2 months, I'm gonna, build muscle mass, and I'm gonna get flexed, and I'm gonna get compact. My muscle tissues are gonna, like, they're gonna tighten up, and they're gonna go into form. But it's only gonna harden up so much during that bake, if that makes sense. And so what you got to do is, like, you do have to take time off and rest off and let your muscle tissues like relax, and expand, and then go at it again to harden them up even more and everything. Because the thing is that if you keep going at it, it's hardened, and then you go at it the next day or the second day, you're trying to keep it hard, and you're trying to, man, let's get it even harder. It's pretty tough to do that because that's not how the mechanism works, if that makes sense. So that's if you understand. So it's really tough because, like, us as athletes and us as gym rats, as weightlifters, we listen to all these David Goggins and Sam Sulis and everything. And don't get me wrong, them cats are doing it every day, and yeah, they're growing huge, and they're doing big advances. But they still talk about how important the rest recovery is. But they develop these attitudes where, you gotta go at it every day, brother, no matter what, whether you have one drop of water left in your system and everything, Like, don't get me wrong, there is such a thing as going hard, you know what I'm saying? There's an attitude, there's a mindset, a mentality to have about it you can apply to different places. But when it comes to this game right here, from what I find that works best, is you gotta find a balance. It's not just about lifting heavy and only lifting heavy. It's not about doing light weights and high reps and only doing that. It's not about finding out how to do CrossFit and being able to do that, and now you're superhuman. Like, you gotta find a balance and do a little bit of everything and know when to incorporate everything in. So that's what we're doing here. Right here, we're focusing on lifting heavy, but not too many reps, enough to create growth in the areas that we desire. So why am I doing deadlifts? All right, as a soccer player, I need to strengthen my core to provide better balance. As a soccer player, I need to have strong hamstrings to carry my legs and push me off and give me good sprints. So, as a soccer player, I can't be so fat. I can't have so much body fat on me. So, I gotta get this weight down. I gotta tighten up this core and be a better player on the field. For my teammates, for the people that watch me, for the people that believe in me, for the people that took the time out of the day to even show me soccer, to teach me it, push me further on in it, to the ones that still invite me out to go play, and to the ones who come out every week to put these girls up against me. It's better than putting them up against a cone. Let's see. It's done. See? So what happens there, right? 5 to 8 rep. I do heavyweight. I'm getting big money. Don't want that though. 10 like 10 to 12 rep, I'm doing like I'm building muscle while I'm still exhausting it. So no tapping into burning fat. I'll do anywhere between 15 to 20, 30 reps. All I'm doing is exhausting those body parts of mine, those limbs. I'm working out the muscle, but I'm also doing it in a format that's providing like a lot of heat, and it's gonna have me more shredded, more cut up to look better. That gets more definition. So I'm in the middle ground, working there.